All right. Hello, 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 and welcome to the Shark Stream. It's me. How are you? I hope you're well. I'm doing fine. Yeah, I'm doing fine, honestly. It's me. It's Gage. It's your boy, Acid Shark. How are you? I asked that already. Hello, Kale. Welcome. It's Thursday. It's been a little bit since we last played Darksiders Genesis. I was, of course, out Thursday last week because Natalie was being moved to the rehab facility that she's in right now to help with her physical rehabilitation. Things going pretty well. Did have an issue yesterday where they lost power, so there was a period of time where they did not have air conditioning, which we're in Texas in August. You can imagine that's a little dire. Air conditioning is back on now, thankfully. Oh, what's been going on? Bunch of stuff has been happening. One thing I'm going to be talking about in a little bit. So, I'm a big Marble Hornets fan. I'm going to get into more detail here, just kind of as we get into the game. I'm a big Marble Hornets fan. Loved that series. Never followed up with its original follow-ups prior to the things kind of like falling apart between like the folks over at THAC. But did donate to the Kickstarter for the making of book, which I believe is called No More Tapes, and part of that was that if they hit a certain level, they were going to make a new Marble Hornets follow-up, which they just released part one of. So I checked that out before the stream. Interesting setups. I'm very curious to see where it goes. But more than that, another thing happened. Another thing came out within the last couple days. Specifically, I think during the stream on Tuesday, we got the teaser trailer for Return to Silent Hill, the Silent Hill 2 adaptation by Christoph Gans. And I wanted to discuss that because, like, look, I am a fan, genuinely, of the 2006 Silent Hill movie. I think it did pretty good for what it was. And Silent Hill Revelations was terrible. But, like, terrible in a way that I believe it belongs in a museum. Like, this is, like, Criterion Collection material, you know? So I did want to talk about the Return to Silent Hill teaser. But I figured, you know, it's like 30 seconds long, right? So I thought, hold on, why not bring it out on stream here real quick? And we'll take a look at it together, shall we? Let's get this going here.
Something's happened here. Something really, really bad.
Hold the darkness, you can't keep it away.
Please don't go any further. You don't know what kind of hell you have to face.
So I do have thoughts. Yeah, Gage's at 6, so we get a substitute TV. No, that's not what's happening here. So I do have What are some of these thumbs? What the hell? How not to? Oh goodness! All right, let's We don't need to have Has Been Hotel on screen. weird tangent between the thumbnail art and... Okay. Gauge your YouTube history. That's not my YouTube history. I've maybe watched like one Has Been Hotel thing that was about how the show sucks. What is some of this other stuff here? I mean, okay, that's Eye Patch Wolf. First ever Skyrim playthrough live with Dr. Borta? I don't even know who that is. That's an H Palmer Guy video. Ooh, Regulation Podcast. I haven't listened to episode 68 of the Regulation Podcast. That's right. Anyway. Yeah, the other... Fair. That video does seem to be criticizing it all. We have to talk about the fucking trailer. Okay. So... let's talk about Return to Silent Hill. Now, to start with, we need to have an acknowledgement. Movie trailers are not always indicative of the final product. There are countless examples throughout history of movies that were betrayed by their trailers, right? Like, Bridge to Terabithia made you think the movie was going to be good. That's maybe a little mean. I didn't like Bridge to Terabithia. Regardless. That trailer... So, this trailer's just like, this is a horror movie, right? We should make sure that people know that's scary. People gotta know this movie's scary. So, you know, it's cut with, like, really intense music, fast cuts, intense imagery. But if you're familiar with Christoph Gahn's take on the first Silent Hill with the 2006 movie... that movie had a lot of, like, slower, more, like, empty moments where it's just you and the atmosphere. Right? Now, they brought Christoph Gans back for this one because, you know, just kind of general opinion of the first Silent Hill movie is, at the very least, better than general opinion of Silent Hill Revelations. So... I have to imagine that they sort of understood kind of what he was doing with the first Silent Hill movie. This one did not seem atmospheric. It did not seem intentionally quiet. Again, this is the teaser trailer. Generally speaking, the directors don't have control over their teaser trailer. That's usually a marketing thing. So, I'm going to give it some grace, because this may not be fully indicative of the final product. There are plenty of shots in that, like, just the intentionality of the camera work is interesting. The shot of James standing there with, like, the four hands, like, above him, reaching down at him, or, like, the wide shot of the street with, like, the crowd of nurses. The shot of him, like, getting up off the shores of Toluca Lake, looking up at the burning, what was it? It's the hotel is what it is. I hope it's not indicative, because I also do not trust Suits to be any more than... he did the first one. People like the first one. I, at the very least, trust them to think what he did with the first one. People liked what he did with the first one. You know? And let him do something similar. That being said, there are things that have... that indicate concern, you know? One of the unfortunate weaknesses, especially of the movies, is the fact that, like, it's... I don't know why it defaults to the other window I have open. One of the weaknesses of the Silent Hill movies is that they all have the exact same aesthetic for the other world, right? Like, Silent Hill 2 tended to have, like, a very specific aesthetic when it came to its other world. It was a lot of rot, decay, the ravages of time, right? in some cases. I would argue the remake kind of misses a lot of that and does kind of indulge in the more sort of like what people think of when they think of the Otherworld, which is like, you know, the fire, rusted metal, all that jazz. Building up the familiar before revealing it to be unfamiliar because time has passed. Kind of, it's all metaphors, man. You get me? And, you know, I went like frame by frame through this. There is a shot, of like the Silent Hill street. I can only assume, like, most of the stuff that, like, is present in the trailer can be drawn sort of like one-to-one with can be drawn sort of one-to-one with like a point during the game. Like, you get him like sitting in front of the TV in the apartments. You get shots of the streets, like, after the hospital. You get the hotel, etc., etc. Him waking up on the shores of Toluca Lake. Him chasing after Laura and what I can only assume is the Otherworld hospital. That sort of thing. Indicative bit is the Pyramid Head shot in the hallway. Jump scares grabbing James instead of just being there menacing. True. But that may also be indicative more of a, like, conservation of story sort of thing. Like, if lest ye recall, standing there menacing is the only thing that Pyramid Head does in the apartments, you know? So there is the possibility that is concerning. But we also need to wonder, because this is the movie version of Silent Hill, you know? In all likelihood, we're going to be right back in West Virginia. There is the distinct possibility that, like, this might just be the same Pyramid Head we've seen for the last 2 movies. In which case, this behavior is not unheard of. That's a Resident Evil scare, so less a Silent Hill scare. No, I get you. So there's the idea that, like, this could be less of like, okay, here's Pyramid Head. What does Pyramid Head do? Well, we can condense Pyramid Head appearing in the apartments and also attacking in the apartments into, like, one shot, one scene, that kind of thing. What concerns me is some of the dialogue, and also there is a shot of, like, a crowd of hooded figures carrying what looks like a kind of, like, I don't know if I would say, like, decaying body or, like, what have you. Which concerns me. Because what the fuck? Phone buzz? Give me 1 second. I need to check something real quick. Nothing I gotta worry about right now. What was I saying? What if Gans came up with a story that's a mix between SH2 and SH3? That would be interesting. I am... Because that was always sort of the plan. Like, when they ended up writing in the subplot with Sean Bean's character and Officer Gucci in Silent Hill 2006, like, okay, give me 1 second. Sorry, it did end up being a call I needed to take. Hello, Zilla! Welcome! Enjoy break. So what was I talking about? So, like, the plan was always, when they added in Sean Bean's character and his whole subplot in the 2006 movie, he was brought on, specifically, none of my shit is on screen, I'm noticing. Okay, now chat should show up. Kale, so that message probably didn't go through because I don't think chat was up. Unless it was, and I just don't remember. So you can send it again if you want. I think it's important enough to be up there. Hello, Necromancer Kobold. Welcome. Sean Bean was brought on specifically because he has a James Sunderland look. And the ending of Silent Hill Revelations implied that they were kind of going to go a certain direction with that, because if you recall, Silent Hill Revelations had 3 sequel hooks in as many minutes. But like, one of the things that people look back on, specifically with Silent Hill 2 fondly, is how it wasn't really a cult thing. There were aspects of the cult there, Pyramid Head being sort of like visually similar to like the Executioner hood that had been used back when you know, your shit was bad. Anyways, I'm calling it now. The movie is a mix of SH2 and SH3. Somehow get ready for the James Sunderland abortion scene. I don't think James is hard to cast for. All you need to do is find the saddest, wettest man. I think the guy that they have has the potential to be sad and wet. I mean, he wakes up on the shores of Toluca Lake in the very first shot in that teaser, so... Yeah, I'm going to wait on casting any sort of big doubts on the film until we hit the point where we're getting longer teasers. Or longer trailers, rather. Because we're still, like, 4 or 5 months out from this. It comes out next January. I like a lot of the shots that I was seeing, just kind of like individually. The way they were cut together, like I said, little rough. I don't necessarily believe that it is going to be indicative of how the movie is paced and handled. I have to go see Dis, because I don't have any more reason to see Dis anymore outside of like my own mental health, you know? I've already bought all her stuff. I'll withhold judgment, because if any horror movie is going to be betrayed by its trailer, it's going to be Silent Hill. 100%.
Oh, right. Have a look around.
Oh, I will. Gorgeous. Okay.
Only the best for you boys.
Thank you, yes. Emotional support, big lady. Exactly. Oh, hold on. We just did that one. No, we didn't. Hold on. We just did the treasure vault. This is like the boss fight. long as Gans stops thinking about man being scared is too feminine and gay, I'm sure he'll do well. Oh, maman! Oh, ma'am on. Ow. Bitch. Mammon's chamber.
No, 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 no! Lucifer promised I'd be safe. He said I'd be protected. He promised. Take it all.
We're the council's enforcers. You really think you can buy us with this worthless? Oh, okay. You almost had me.
Brother, wait! We could have questioned him.
Oh, right.
Ooh, a trickster.
Oh, look, he's alive. Happy?
He promised.
Mammon. Mammon.
Finally, a real fight.
Come on, mammers, let's
I'm
go.
going to enjoy this.
Big mammon milkers. Sorry. I want to put charge shot on right bumper, I think. And additionally, at the end of the day, like, I'm going to see the movie regardless.
Come to me, my treasure.
Bro, don't do that. What the hell? Oh, shit. Hold on. This would actually be a good time for the static shock. Why did I go all the way over here?
Hammer is coming down. Horseman.
Whoa.
Time to send you to the grave.
Destroy each of Mammon's artifacts. Failed to defeat Mammon without killing any of his artifacts. Okay. So there was a thing I should have been doing. Alright. Good to know. Oh, I bet I can do that, though.
You, not the hammer.
That looks expensive.
You literate thugs. That's bad luck, horseman.
Yeah, for you. Oh, I can do this, right.
The artifacts! They're unstoppable!
Just kill the rat bastard.
I did it. I'm so good at video games. Mammon glands. You're fighting Scrooge McDuck. Big Mammon mammoneries. Oh yeah, that was a pun because hammer attack. Seems like there was one for break nothing and one for break everything, so long as none of his artifacts heal him. Speaking of heal, give me this.
What's wrong, Maman? No more coin tricks?
What's Lucifer planning?
Start talking, you little shit. We might spare your miserable life.
And what's Lucifer landing?
Lucifer's shown me treasures beyond any that exist in this world. Your threats mean nothing.
Well, we tried.
Guess you didn't feel like talking. Too bad.
You wouldn't have spared him either way.
Yeah, figured it was worth a try. What about all this stuff?
Leave it.
Samael knows about this place now. There's probably enough here to rebuild his army 10 times over. We good with that? Okay, fine. Let's go. But I'm taking the souvenir.
No, the rocking horse. Yay. I'm gonna take this. Yay. Alright, hold on. Let's take a look at our creature course. That's a heart one. I don't have any cores that I'm not using, unfortunately. And all of the major ones that I have are not the ones I'm looking for. Darn. Alright, well, quests. Claim reward. Claim reward. Okay. Let's head on back. New items available at Dis. Oh. Dis, sweetie baby honey.
Hey, horseman.
Hi. Ooh, scorpion kick. We got eviscerate 3. Oh, we got a whole bunch of new stuff, actually. Dis, you are too good to me. Let's go with eviscerate 3.
Those boatman's coins are pretty rare. Where'd you find them?
Oh, here and there, you know. And let's get the jump
I don't
combo.
even want to know how you got these. Okay, maybe I do.
I would say, so I will say, I think the one thing that I have learned about Return to Silent Hill that does give me pause is that the woman who is playing Mary and Maria, which, you know, same person, makes sense, you could be her twin, etc., is apparently also playing Angela? Which is a choice. Whether it's a good choice is up for debate. That's like this. That's like the one thing that give me pause. Like, we have to remember that's not a one-to-one of Silent Hill 2. True. And I'm always down for alternate interpretations. If they're good. If they're bad, oh, unforgivable.
So, Mammon is no more. You've done well, horseman.
If I wanted Silent Hill 2, the movie, I'd watch your VOD again. That'd be a really long movie.
We're not your executioners. Mamon's death was inevitable.
Yeah, my finger slipped.
The demon fought us with weapons stolen from Eden. Our suspicions are confirmed. Lucifer has been there.
Mammon and I were rivals. I cannot deny that news of his tragic fate has brought me great pleasure. Let me repay you.
Horseman, I am rock hard. If they're bad, it's for me. Yummy, yummy slop. Exactly.
Bulgrim has continued to track Lucifer's power. It seems he has visited another of the Masters.
What I am a little upset about is I can only assume that they had trouble finding, like, a distributor for this movie. Because, like, the first Silent Hill movie, like, out the gate, I believe it was Columbia TriStar. I'm pretty sure. It was the one with the goddamn Pegasus. Which one had the Pegasus? Is that TriStar? Pretty sure that's TriStar. Reasonably certain that's TriStar. Which I believe is a Sony subsidiary. Unless that's specifically Columbia. But I don't really remember. Evidently, they weren't super interested in putting together, being responsible for Silent Hill Revelations. So Silent Hill Revelations was handled by Universal. Return to Silent Hill. Back to work. Alright, enjoy work, Zala. Return to Silent Hill is... Oh, let me see. Who is distributing that? That is being distributed by... Cineverse. Which is a bit more of a recent... Not like super recent. Like, they've been around in one form or another since like the year 2000. But like they're not like, 100 years of Columbia or Universal celebrating, etc., etc., etc. No, they have thus far theatrically, hold on. Oh, they're releasing it via Bloody Disgusting, is what it is. But like they're... I don't know. It's just... It's not one of the bigger names. It feels like one of those things where it's just like... We approached the ones people know, and none of them wanted to touch it, so we kind of settled for this one, That being said, so it's being distributed by Cineverse and Iconic Events, and it's not like they haven't released some notable titles, Like, Cineverse released Terrifier 3. And they're releasing the new Toxic Avenger movie that comes out tomorrow with Peter Dinklage. Petey Dinkles. Peter Dinklage. They're distributing a movie called Lesbian Space Princess, which is a 2025 Australian adult animated science fiction comedy film. I have not heard of this. Hold on. It has already won and been nominated for, like, awards at a bunch of film festivals. Held 4 sold-out preview screenings. Well, that might be good. They're also distributing a remake of Silent Night, Deadly Night. Huh. Is that the one with Garbage Day? Garbage Day! I think it was. Anyway, I'm getting distracted.
Give us a name.
Samael's rock hard because we killed Mammon. Let's continue.
Are you still comfortable with our arrangement? You seem to suggest it was not built to last.
We've already got our hands dirty. No use washing them now.
Words to live by. Lucifer's newest ally is Belial the Corruptor. Access to his realm is limited, but speak with Vulgrim. He will know of a way.
Sorry, I was in the kitchen during distraction. I'm sorry, Garbage Day Remake, Lesbian Space Princess. Lesbian Space Princess is an animated Australian film that apparently has been fucking killing it on the film festival circuit. Garbage Day meme. Hold on. Okay, the Garbage Day meme is from Silent Night, Deadly Night Part 2. They are specifically remaking Part 1. That is coming out later this year from the folks that are going to be distributing Return to Silent Hill. Bro, that's like a third of my OCs. Tro. Hold on, I lost the fucking page. And because, like, the other one was, the other distributor was Iconic Events, which, I mean, you know, they distributed Bo Burnham Inside, Mitchell's vs. the Machines, a lot of streaming stuff, it seems like. Mitchell's vs. the Machines. They did Terrifier 2. Monty Python and the Holy Grail 48th and a half anniversary. Terrifier 3. Dogma Resurrected, a 25th anniversary collection. It seems like they do a lot of, like, event stuff. Yeah. It's the production company handling it is still the same production company that did the first 2 movies. And I think every Resident Evil film.
Wonder what it'll cost us this time.
Belial. Beelzebub. Lucifer. Asmodeus. That's not the order those go in. I don't know. I haven't listened to Year Zero in a hot minute. Volgime. Oh, Mr. Volgime.
At last you've come. I've mapped out the path.
Yeah, all over the floor, man.
Realm. However, there is something more I require.
There's the shocker. What do you need?
Tell me, Horseman, do you know of the arena?
You mean the hellhole where you fight to the edge of death, suffer unimaginable pain, and maybe, just maybe, escape with your life and a prize?
Yes?
Never been. But it sounds like my kind of place.
Yeah.
It seems the arena masters have secured a rare talisman that will allow me to quicker find the pathways I need.
I do. The bit of someone just like, have you heard of this thing? And then, like, the person perfectly describes it, and then it's just like, no, never heard of it before in my life.
Unaware of its true power, the fools offer it as a prize. Bring me the talisman, and I will secure for you travel to Belial's realm.
I love a good talisman.
Hey, this might actually be fun.
For once, we are in agreement. But let us be quick.
A special talisman that helps you find Vulgrim's holes? No, it helps you navigate them. Hello, G-Man. Welcome. Arena is now accessible from the Serpent Hole. In each tier of the arena, you will fight 10 challenging waves of enemies and earn a point score based on your performance. The higher you score, the more arena rewards you will be able to claim. Each of the arena tiers will unlock as story chapters are completed and will feature an assortment of creatures from those chapters. View creature information. Hold X to display the creature list info box. As you complete arena... Press Y to view the arena rewards menu. Dinosaur office! Ah! That's a lot of good shit, admittedly. Each story chapter and arena tier includes a recommended power level stat. This is a general guide to help gauge the challenge of each level. You can increase your character power level by equipping creature cores and unlocking upgrades. So I guess I need to at least do the first 3, I assume. Hello! Yoink.
That's all?
Anyway. So I'm very excited because our fundraiser starts tomorrow. The Labor Day weekend Debt Space fundraiser. I am simultaneously excited and nervous. Because I've been looking forward to it because, like, I'm very excited to, you know, play those games, raise some money. I'm nervous at how well the whole thing is going to go. Like, I want it to go well. I do. But, like, that's something that's just, like, so far beyond, like, what I have any control over. You know? Ooh. Taking that, thank you. Like, I would absolutely love to sit here and say just like, I think this is going to go really great, but, like, the fact of the matter is, I straight up do not know how it's going to go. I'm trying to get the creature core, but I keep, like, ow, fuck. Zappy zappy. Okay, no more zappy. Ow, fuck. You're gonna need to update the current money jar. No, I will. I was planning to, like, during the day tomorrow. I'm gonna be advertising where I can. My problem is that so many of my friends are also poor furries. No, I get that. I mean, what's important to remember is that it's not just about, like, what donations I get during the stream. If I get, like, good, like, attendance numbers, that's more eyes on, like, ads and stuff, more chances for people to, like, gift subs and the like. There's a lot of, like, just kind of, you know, secondary revenue that I can make during that stream that can then go towards what I need the money for to begin with, you know?
Face judgment!
This is my jam! Boom, boom, sucker!
But yeah, I think it's gonna be fun. Ow. I am genuinely looking forward to it. It's just, it's nervous. I'm nervous, you know? Jesus fucking Christ.
You can't escape me!
Oh! Whoopsie daisy. Oh, let's keep the iframes going. Fuck. Hold on.
You're dust beneath my roller!
Oh yeah, check this out. Fuck you. Hey, come over here. You should come closer. Have you considered coming over here? Whoop.
Crush! Crush! Crush!
Surprise!
Ooh, Belial's talisman. A rare talisman belonging to Belial. Smells kind of funny. Talk to Dis. I will. You don't gotta tell me twice. Smells funny? I got rewards. Claim. Okay. Where was he holding the talisman? Don't worry about it. Dis, sweetie, honey. I got some... Vulgrim, what are you doing here? Go away. I will talk to you about your hole when I'm ready.
Not bad, Horseman. Heard you guys cleaned up in the arena.
Yeah, we did pretty good.
What can I say? It's my kind of thing. Oh, our kind of thing.
I like you two.
Ah, the talisman. Very nice indeed.
Yeah, Vulgrim.
Just what does it do, exactly?
It does nothing. But it was once Belial's, and still bears his stench, so to speak. It will help me follow his ponderous steps through the void.
Good. The sooner he's dead, the sooner we're on to the next mark.
I cannot lead you to his doorstep, Horseman. Only his domain.
God damn it, Vulgrim, you're useless to me.
Belial has no domain.
Belial
How is this
backwater?
possible?
He does now. Consider it one of Lucifer's gifts.
Lucifer.
One meant to satisfy his insatiable hunger.
Hello, Ion Agenda. Welcome.
Samael knows more of it than I. Speak with him while I secure the pathway.
Aight.
You want it? I've got it. Maybe.
Yeah. Increase the duration of hot streak by 15%. That's pretty good. I do like that.
Everything's got a price.
Ain't that the truth?
Only the best for you boys.
Gorsh. I kind of want to do another... Like, I think we could do it. I think we could do another one. Let's take a look at the arena. Because we've got 2 more. Right? And we're well equipped for this one. Might as well. Ow. Okay. But yeah, just, you know, at the end of the day, it's like, I'm really here to, like, I'm gonna be here to, like, have a good time and try to raise some money to help out my wife. So that's really kind of just what it's all about.
Get out!
And like I said, like, half of it is just getting eyes on the stream, you know?
That's right.
Oh, this is a lot of guys. Oh, hold up. Iframe chain. Oh no! No iframe chain. Damn. Oh well.
You are judged!
I think maybe this time have a donation ad read prepared because you could also stand to remind people this time, but later. Whuppies. Wave 7 already? Goodness.
You are ending!
Okay. Oh, oh, we almost got it. And that's wave 7 down. We need to collect all this. Whoop.
Down!
Okay, we're doing good, we're doing good. Yeah, I'm gonna need to make sure that I set up Nightbot as well, now that I'm thinking about it. Haven't done that yet. Probably should. I want to save the chaos form for whatever the final wave is, because that is just good planning. God damn it. Okay.
Enough tricks! We fear nothing!
That's nice, man.
To battle!
Ooh.
I'll take your head!
Sure. Whatever, man. Hey, listen, I know that you just got here, but, die. I should probably... Yeah, let's do beam shot. Why not? Big laser beam.
I'll shoot you full of holes.
Not if I shoot you full of holes first. Hehehe. There we go. Good talk. Arena 2 complete. Slag flea. Alright. Hey, it's that guy that killed you a lot. He did do that, it's true. Didn't get me this time, though. Bitch. Alright, nope, nothing there. Nothing there. Damn. Alright. Well, let's go talk to Samael. Because we might as well. Fucking bird. Alright. So, the plan is... I'm going to play through all through Dead Space tomorrow afternoon into the evening, however late I need to go for that to be finished. And then Saturday, I'm going to try and start as early as I can. Get my way through Dead Space 2 and 3 over the course of the day. Meaning, ideally, devoting all of Sunday to Callisto Protocol, and then all of Monday to the Dead Space remake.
So, Belial's realm awaits.
That's where it seems like we're going, yep.
Yeah, explain that one to me. When did Belial ascend from worthless slob to owning a piece of hell?
Can you do 2 and 3 in the same day? I think I could manage it.
This was Lucifer's offer. In exchange for Belial's service, he was given 3 Dreadwalker Guardians, and a place in hell to produce a weapon for Lucifer. One we don't fully understand yet.
You need to keep in mind that the only situation where I'm not playing, what's the word I'm looking for? New Game Plus for one of these games is going to be if we hit the goal of $1,000 by the end of the day on Sunday, in which case I am going to be, or by the end of the stream on Sunday, rather, in which case I am going to be playing Dead Space, the Dead Space remake on Impossible mode. Which is you have one save slot that you use, and it's permadeath. Idea when you're starting, by the way. I'm going to try and start tomorrow around 5:30, like my usual start time. And and then shoot on Saturday and Sunday for starting maybe like 10:30 at the latest. Ideally, I'd like to start around like 9:30 if I can. But for Saturday at the very least, or I guess for both days, that's really going to kind of depend. For Saturday and Sunday, that's going to depend on like how late I run the night before. I'm reasonably confident that if I start Callisto Protocol early enough in the day, I can get through it without having to stay up too late. Reasonably confident. Because as you know, I am the best at video games.
Dreadwalkers? Belial still can't take care of himself?
Regardless, surrounded by them, Belial will be unstoppable. You must discover a way to eliminate them, so that he cannot summon them when the time comes.
Discover a way. Why not simply eliminate them?
They are a three-headed serpent, bound by an unseen force. The largest of the three is challenging to engage. I suggest you figure out what gives him his strength before facing him.
Well, with that in mind, I should be able to start the Dead Space remake pretty early on Monday. And hopefully, everything goes well, and I don't need to make, like, last-minute changes or anything. I'm really hoping everything goes well.
Through the scrying eye, Bulgrim will learn more while you destroy the Dreadwalkers. When you return, if you return,
love that
we will
confidence.
take care of it.
Horsemen, in order to take down the Dreadwalkers, you must hop into these Dread Speeders, shoot the legs with your Dread cables, and run 3 laps around them. Horsemen, the Dreadwalkers are a 3-headed serpent. We will need one party to focus on the ads, another to make sure that they remain chained, and the third will need to go into its belly. That's just how it works. I don't make the rules.
If...
Confidence. Dis. I definitely heard one party needs to focus on the ass. I got an ass who can focus on this one right here. Hi, Dis. I mean, what? Who said that? Let's get something for war. Ooh. Okay. Yes. I like that. I like the second.
Those boatman's coins are pretty rare. Where'd you find them?
Oh, here and there.
Oh.
Oh, that's good. I like that a lot. Oh, no. Whoopsie daisy. Wait, why are they called Dreadwalkers? They're serpents. Do Dreadwalkers not have legs? Let's find out. I mean, dragons are sometimes called serpents, but they're not like snakes. Horseman hunt down the demon Belial, but must first defeat his Dreadwalkers. Okay, so this is going to be a proper level.
Today the Dreadwalkers die. Nothing can stand in our way.
There are, in fact, several things that could stand in their way if they really tried.
I don't care how we do it. Let's just do it.
Good talk, guys? Several things stand in your way, like the Dreadwalkers. Exactly. Some kind of blue guy. Oh. It was a silhouette. It was a silhouette. Is it silly or is it wet? It's a good enemy, sir. I look inside. It's wet. Funny core. 1 second, let me grab that. Ghoul! Yo! We got ghouls? Grants 5% more souls from creatures and chests. Reduces wrath power by 20%. What?
This is my jam.
That sounds terrible. I'm not equipping that. Are you insane? Are you actually kidding me? Oh. There's a boat going over here. I'm gonna go get that. Thank you for the boatman's coin. It says there's a trickster key. Ah, must be in the crystal. Boatman! I'm Boatman! Excuse me. Goes without saying, I am hopelessly focused on Clown Man. Ouch. Dickhead.
Ah, I love it.
I was a little bit gay for Magic Man. Fair enough. I'm gonna be real, I don't really know a whole lot about Mega Man, so I cannot, what's the word I'm looking for? Visualize a lot of these robot masters at the drop of a name. Which is to say, I don't know what the fuck a Magic Man is. Oh, fair. Yeah. Yeah, it is. I'm sure you're going to drop an image in Discord any second now saying, this is Magic Man, by the way. Darksiders Master System joke has been made already, hasn't it? I feel like I made that, like, 3 streams. Yep, there it is. Okay, I can understand being a little bit gay for Magic Man. Thank you for the validation. You're welcome. Also, hello, Opal. It's not my fault my computer runs on dial-up exclusively in this house. I still don't understand that. I'm gonna be honest. I don't use, like, any kind of, like, different or a special kind of fucking... How many keys do I have? I don't have 2. And I do not ask for updates verbally from y'all. Fair enough. I don't know what it is. Like, I don't use, like, any kind of, like, special Ethernet cord or anything, but for some reason, like... How do I have the most stable internet connection in this house? Am I just sucking up all the bandwidth? Is it in hyper download? Is my data being drained? They're hacking us. They're eating all of our data. My data's being drained. Sorry. My computer stop all the download. Ice Cube stealing Opal's data. Gage, can I do a bit with you? What bit are you interested in doing, Opal? Submit your bit to the council for approval. The council is me. It requires entering. Yeah, alright, go for it. Only a bit, not a bite? No. Hello?
It's you! It's you!
Yeah. Despite everything, it's still
It's
you.
you!
Ah!
Ah,
It startled me.
I don't remember anything else he said.
He hits the "that was easy" button a few times. And he says, "Got him, got him." I believe dabbing should have been a thing by this point, yes.
I could do this all day.
Every time someone complains about that movie, I learn another reason why it sucks. Tomb of the Warrior. Keeps on taking, giving nothing in return. What a beautiful, beautiful piece of art.
Damn you!
I wish I could see that movie in a theater, I'm gonna be honest. Could you imagine seeing that on the big screen? That would be a thing of fucking beauty. That reminds me, I need to get tickets to see Jaws sometime soon. I know what to do for your next birthday. What, rent out a theater to play War of the Worlds 2025? That'd be sick, actually. So, we human beings, right? Human beings contain multitudes. Generally speaking, you cannot point at one thing that a person does and use that single thing to inform everything you know about them, right? I contain subtractitudes. Well, that's, you know, skill issue. Oh! No! The horse ward! How could this have happened? Anyway. I have many alternate bodies, multitudes contain me. What was I saying? Horse ward, I warned you. You just told me fucking nothing. What was I talking about? I was talking about something. Right. So, human beings contain multitudes. But sometimes somebody does something where it's just like, I know I am bound to have an unpleasant experience with you. And if I could do whatever possible, the mire, to end this whole process as soon as I can, I think it would be a good decision on my part. My job has done an admirable, has admirably avoided utilizing language learning models, generative AI, skeleton warrior, skeletal archer, in any sort of, like, big capacity, right? In fact, when, like, the big push for these language learning models really started hitting, my job, in fact, sent out an email that just like, hey, guys, listen, this stuff has the potential to be dangerous, so, you know, be careful. Like, especially because, like, you know, we're working with, like, we're a communications company, right? So, you know, I've got issues with how my job's, like, handled certain things. I have myriad complaints. Believe you me. That is genuinely surprising. Mine did the same. I have myriad complaints about how my job handles certain things. But that is not one of them. So when we started up a customer chat function, where rather than having to call in, customers can use like an instant messaging client to chat with a customer service agent, and I was put on that team, one of the things that they implemented was not like an AI assistant, it was a digital assistant. Basically, essentially the text equivalent of a phone tree, right? Asks a series of questions, asks further questions based on previous responses, all to make sure you get to the right place.
Nice place they've got here. Really nailed that feeling of eternal dread and decay. All these mindless piles of bones, taking orders from a gutless heap of demon filth.
Damn, Strife, tell us how you really feel.
What of it?
We can't end up like them. I know we have a sworn duty, but some part of our fate still belongs in our own hands.
Fuck yeah.
If you keep whinging, I might turn you into a pile of bones myself.
Whinging is a word that I so rarely heard spoken out loud because it's just whining with an extra letter.
Hey, War, was that a joke? Yeah, no, it was a threat.
You chose this fate, Strife. Why question it?
I feel like I have to burp.
I enjoy being a superpowered death machine as much as the next guy, but...
That's not why you became a horseman, is it?
It's definitely a nice perk.
You'd still be a killer without the Council. So what is it you need from them?
Damn, that was deep, War. Kinda impressed. And a little disturbed. Can we talk about feelings some other time?
Anyways, ask us your questions, then you get someone who can handle this. Yeah, exactly. It is not necessarily a perfect system, because human beings, being how they are an impatient species. And occasionally I end up getting somebody who, like, they get the digital assistant, and they immediately say, agent. And then they get to me, and I, who handle accounts in northern New England, have to tell them, hey, your account's in California. I can't help you, and I will have to transfer you to the correct person. And this is usually after they've waited for like 15 minutes already. So it's just like, hey, you know what would have helped here? If you had answered the fucking questions. Gold is like that, honestly, because a huge bunch of them are like, yeah, instead of getting you to the right person. Oh, the digital assistant will handle it. Yeah, no, our digital assistant doesn't do anything like that, thankfully. It is specifically there to make sure that you get to the right department. But unfortunately, sometimes people don't answer the questions, and they get transferred to the wrong department as part of the process. Which sucks. So people are used to it not working, even when things are working better, people just assume it doesn't work. Yeah. Which is a fair assessment. And it's just like, you know, I'm just like, I kind of wish you had just answered the fucking questions, but like, listen, I'll get you to the right place. Everything will be good. But sometimes I get shit that's serial killer behavior. I'm being summoned to watch Blade Runner. Ooh! Enjoy Blade Runner! Which Blade Runner is it? And by which Blade Runner is it, I mean, which version of the first movie is it? Are you watching the theatrical version? The director's cut? The work print, perhaps? The European theatrical version? Or maybe the final cut? Oh, it's the newer one, I think? Or are you watching Blade Runner 2049? Is it your first time watching the movie? Blade Runner is by far one of my favorite fucking films in the universe. It is actually. It is 2049? Nice. 2049 is fucking phenomenal. Or it is your first time watching the original.
You are ended.
I'm delaying you watching Blade Runner. Go watch Blade Runner. First time watching any. I still need to watch Black Lotus all the way through, honestly. I keep meaning to, and then I forget. Oh no, I'm in the call and they're not starting yet. Oh, okay. Make sure they know which version they're watching. Because if it is the first movie, you do want to make sure that, like, what you're watching is, the final cut. My TTRPG character in this group is a synth who's trying really hard to pretend not to be a deviant. It's 2040. Okay. 2049 is really good. I really like 2049. Ryan Gosling is incredible in that film.
You are judged.
But the DM did drop a variant on the "You Look Lonely" scene on me. Nice. Okay, so I think. So I'm right there. Nightcork AI spoke through an advertisement, told me I will never be alone. Anyways, bye. Enjoy game. I will. What was I talking about? So some people display what I can only describe as serial killer behavior. And something that I've realized is that certain things that people will do is in fact indicative of how the rest of that particular interaction is going to go. Right?
Balance.
Hold on, I'm gonna just...
Mindless beast.
How did this one, like, not get hit by anything?
Be gone, foul thing.
Alright, I need my boy out here. Hold on. Yeet! Okay. Ooh, what on the fuck is this?
This worn crystal looks like part of a locking mechanism.
And one of the I had someone a while ago that, like, I knew it was... I might have talked about this on stream, but I knew it was going to be a bad call. Because in looking back in the chat, prior to them arriving with me, they had, like, kept a constant, like, update as they were waiting of how long they had been waiting for. And I'm just, like, sitting here just like, okay.
I love it.
It is a little unsettling that you thought that, like, the best use of your time waiting here was, to, like, sit here counting the minutes, you know? Like, that's a little creepy, actually. The other thing that I've noticed, and like I actually, like, we use like Microsoft Teams and everything, so I was just like, I put in the Teams chat, I'm just like, I think that if I get a chat and if I get a new customer interaction and I scroll up and what I see is that they have spent the entire time that they've been waiting for me yelling at the digital assistant like it's a person who can respond to them, I should be allowed to hang up that particular interaction immediately. Because there's no way that is going to be a pleasant interaction for me. Like, I literally, like, the one I got today, I was sitting there, and I was just like, okay, let me scroll back up and see if I can figure out what this person wants. And I shit you not, there was a text box that they had sent while they were getting the messages saying, like, thank you for waiting, someone will respond to you soon. That was just the same request, copied and pasted 50 fucking times in one chat bubble.
You made a mistake.
Absolutely fucking unhinged behavior, quite frankly. There we go.
Stay down.
I have been trying to continue watching Thundercats, but it's been a little bit of a slow go. I wouldn't necessarily say that I'm having, like, trouble, like, sticking to things. Or sticking with things, rather. I don't stick to things. I am not a bug. I'm a human being.
One of these crystals is active. 2 are missing.
Who loses a crystal?
Good question.
We need them to unlock the door.
Guess someone's gonna have to find them.
We literally already have them.
Yeah, I know. It's us.
Yay. Find the Dreadlord in his tomb. Do love a good Dreadlord.
There's a chill in the air. We approach something powerful.
Want me to fetch a blanket?
Spore have a blanket? Oh, this area big. The Tomb of Lords. Tomb of the Regent. The Chapel. What was that? Gear check. Ooh. New item.
Forged in the fires of hell, the Dreadwalkers 3, the Master preserved, as long as they live and breathe. Near limitless power while the servants stand, a force of true terror, unkillable by demon or man.
I'm neither of those. Is that okay?
I'm going to enjoy this.
Is it killable by my hand? Ugh. Ugh. Oh, that one's pretty nice, actually. Let's go straight to level 2 with that. And we also get that. Oh, and if we upgrade the ghoul one, then we also soften that wrath reduction by a good amount, so that'll be nice. Let's see. Drop rate of Wrath Orbs. Killing an enemy boosts movement speed by 2% for 6 seconds. Right, yeah, player heals the instigator for 20% of max health. Getting more souls would be good is the thing. So I do think I am going to equip this regardless of the downside to it. And we'll move things around as we need to. Okay.
Mindless beast!
I don't know, it's just, I've had people who have, like, they've gotten the digital assistant and been like, I was talking with a live agent, supposedly. It sounded like a bot. And it's just like, no, it specifically identifies itself as a digital assistant. Like, there really isn't a question of whether or not it was a bot. You were speaking with a bot. You were getting angry at a machine. A machine who has canned responses that are not affected by your tone and can't understand that you're upset with it. Like, what are you doing here? I don't know. It's so weird. People are so weird. I'm wondering if the gear that I'm going to get here is going to be what allows me to break these red crystals. I would like for it to be. So we're going to go probably... We're going to go global cobble.
The undead
Oh no, it's probably going to be for these things.
It's got to be nearby.
For the balance! Mindless beast!
Fuck you. Huh. Well, we're not going to the chapel yet. Or we are. What? Okay. I didn't realize that was a thing I could just go through. I'm gonna be honest.
You made a mistake!
Yeah. Hold on, I'm trying to get the cores. I'm trying to get the cores. The ghoul core is a really important one to get more of. Okay. We're fine. It's fine. Okay, I see. Ah! Rude. Ooh. That's interesting. I don't really want to deal with this, so I'm just gonna pop the big one. Ow. Ah, I see. Ow, ow, ow. I think that, like, impish thing was supposed to, like, also give us trouble, but it got stuck over there. Not sure why. Okay, here we go. That was weird. Borrower. Synergy. War. Heal both hostmen for 20% of their max health. Synergy striped. Increase the standard start synergy by 5%. That's pretty good. Can I slap that in anything right now? It is a health type. So... I need a major core that is like Wrath type is what it is. Let's slap you over here. Okay. Really hoping that because we're not in Mamon's domain anymore, we don't have to worry about any sort of, like, trapped chests. It would be really nice if I did not have to worry about trapped chests anymore. What you got for me? The Tremor Gauntlet. Harness the power of the Tremor Gauntlet to shatter Tremor crystals and activate ground... Oh. So it's for both the crystals and the things on the ground. Okay. Sick.
Gauntlet. This will be fun.
Like you needed an excuse to do more punching.
Whee! Alright. Oh, hold on. To get as many ghoul souls as I can, or ghoul cores. Cores. Oh, that's so nice. I love being a turtle, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Odd. Oh, shit. Fuck. Damn it. Fuck that up. No, reset it. Once more with feeling. Fuck. Ugh. Oh, God. Alright. Cool. Woo! Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay. All right. Shit. Oh. Oh, hey boys. Don't mind me.
Be gone, foul thing! You are ended! We've re-entered the main chamber.
This place is a maze, and not the fun kind. Actually, there is no fun kind.
Well, there's some fun kinds. interesting. I wonder if that is dependent on what color it is when I go to open it. So I mentioned early on in the stream, I was a huge fan of Marble Hornets back in the day. I remember, I think I kept up with both seasons 2 and 3 as they were airing. Which was such a fucking experience. Getting to like live through that, you know? So when they announced that they were going to be doing a book about the making of Marble Hornets, I was just like, oh yeah, I need to be a part of that. So I did donate to the Kickstarter because it's just like, I want to make this happen. Now, as I mentioned, one of the, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Stretch goals for the Kickstarter was that they were going to make a new series set in the Marble Hornets, like, continuity. Which was an interesting concept in and of itself, because, like, Troy in particular has been, like, working on doing, like, a bunch of, like, post Marble Hornets, like, additional content things. Unfortunately, none of which I've actually watched. Not yet, anyway. Someday, perhaps. Oh, hey, there's a... I didn't even notice that over there. And after all that talk about it being so important that I picked that stuff up, I just miss one. Unbelievable. Okay. Hello, Milk Fox. Welcome to the Shark Stream. Good to see you again. Hold on. I need to... Gotta just maneuver this correctly. Am I? I'm doing alright. I was talking about it earlier. I'm a bit nervous about my big fundraising event this weekend, where I am going to be playing through all of the Dead Space games plus the Callisto Protocol. But I am doing my best to remain excited and optimistic. Because this is all going to be for the benefit of my wife and helping her with her various medical bills. I'm reasonably certain this is what this is about. Okay. But that is going to be starting tomorrow evening, and then I'm going to be playing all day. Okay, calm down. And then I'm going to be playing all day on... Oh, shit, I missed something in there? No, wait, we have to go back. I'm going to be playing all day on Saturday, all day on Sunday, and all day on Monday. This is the plan. The lines the socks leave above my knees take a long time to go away. Sounds like you got some pretty tight socks. How do I get over there? I gotta go look at that a little bit closer. 1 second. But yeah, I was very excited to find out that the Making of Marble Hornets book stretch goal for a new Marble Hornets series was reached. Because, like, I'm just like, I can't wait for that. That's going to be so good. Because I've been hearing, like, despite, like, you know, the bad blood that unfortunately kind of befell, like, a lot of, like, the THAC folks, after, when they kind of, like, started going into... Oh. Okay. I see what we're doing here. I gotta hit all three of them. Nice. Nailed it. But I had heard that, like, the newer stuff was still pretty good, you know? So I was definitely interested in getting in on the ground floor of another one, like, properly this time, you know?
Another one down.
We'll get to that in a moment. I want to check around outside real quick. Because there was stuff outside that I could futz with. Actually, hold up. What are those? God, I wish I could use my horse in here, but I can't. I am seeing additional stuff. Oh, I can open this door from this side. Okay, cool. Oh!
So cold.
That's nice, fellas. What is in here? Death Touch. Hold Y to do a double strike that will mark enemies with Death Touch, causing them to explode on death, dealing damage and spreading Death Touch to nearby enemies. Ooh, that sounds really good. Yeah, we're going with the Death Touch. Oh my god, that is thing of fucking beauty. Looks like maybe there's like a secondary boss over here. Or like, no, because what is it? It's just like, it's a three-headed serpent. And it said that the main head is unkillable so long as its servants survive. So there's probably two things I need to kill before I can do anything with like the primary head. This is a long level. Tomb of the Regent. Bunch of health. Okay. There's a boatman's coin on the other side. But the first episode of the new series dropped today, and it's interesting so far. It's kind of... So, the context of the original, like, Marble Hornets series is that there was a guy named Alex Crayley. He worked on a college film that he never finished, and... as they were working on it, he was pretty clearly going through something where he was becoming, like, paranoid and... Oh. Hello.
You guys really need some new material.
Like, he's becoming, like, paranoid and... just kind of overall, like, unpleasant to be around, you know? Sure, man.
I'm lean meat. War might be more his flavor.
Words, different words. But one of the things that you kind of get the sense of, like, watching through, like, because what is just like, oh, yeah, are you just going to get rid of these tapes? Just like, yeah, I'm going to get rid of the tapes. Just like, can I take some of them? He's just like, fine, sure, whatever. No, he said he was going to burn them, is what he was going to do. And just kind of like, as the main character, Jay, is going through the tapes, it's starting to become more and more apparent that something was going on during the filming that very few members of the crew even realized was happening. And this just kind of like leads Jay down a rabbit hole involving like a lot of like the former actors and stuff like that. But one of the things that kind of you sort of come to realize as you're watching it is that there are several points during the like watch through of these tapes where like they show like them filming a scene from the titular student film Marble Hornets that the tapes were supposed to be for, and it becomes kind of clear this movie was going to suck. It wasn't very good. And I'm back, had to take night meds. Hope you enjoyed your night meds. And the new series, which is called Marble Hornets Rosswood, sort of follows a similar kind of like through line, where what it is intended to be is this sort of like independent series called Krayley in the Real World. With real being like R-E-E-L, because the entire thing is just like, oh, how movies work into all of our like lives and stuff like that. It's a whole thing. It's hard to really get into. But yeah, it's that sort of thing. Right? Oh, I never knew I didn't realize I could go over here. This is like a whole thing I missed.
Death is life.
Sure, man. I mean, it pretty explicitly is not, just based on the name. Because if it was life, it would be called life. Let's be real here. But it's kind of the similar thing with just like, you're watching it, like, stylistically, it's kind of bad. But, like, you can tell, like, it's sort of meant to be that way. There's like there's a number of things in it that you can sort of tell like something happened here. Like there's stuff in it that like they talk about certain things and they're just like, I mean, we don't have to talk about that. You like just cut that out of the final thing, and like clearly it didn't get cut out because otherwise we wouldn't be watching them talk about the stuff. Oh. Or like they're interviewing someone and the interview is going like breathtakingly poorly. Like to the point that you're just kind of like wondering like, why are we hanging on this for as long as we are? But like the guy is talking about like seemingly really important stuff. Or there's just like montage pending final approval. And it's just like, okay, clearly this never got the final approval it was supposed to be getting. So it's an interesting, like, start. I don't think it's as strong a start as, like, the first episode or so of Marble Hornets was. But I'm curious as to where it's going to go from here. To be sure. And if it can rise to the sort of like heights of the original series.
Welcome to your doom.
How original.
Nah. Welcome to your doom. Nah. Why am I sliding? What the fuck? Whoa. Ow. Bitch. Who the hell? What the fuck? Gotta keep the laser on him. Oop. I'm gonna switch to static shot. Oh, it didn't actually switch to static. Oh no! God damn it. Here we go. Take that. Alright. The Dead Court. Defeat the Dreadlord's subjects in decay. I didn't realize that was something that was optional. Weird. I won't say no to 5 boatman's coins, though. That's pretty good. There is something over here that I don't know how I would get to that. Oh, maybe I just jump across here? Let's find out. We do need to, like, start heading towards, like, the proper end of the level, though. Nah, can't do that. Might need to circle back around. Because I got someplace to be tonight. I got a hot date. A beautiful wife. Alright, so let's see here. So it would be over hereabouts somewhere. Not that. That looks like something I can approach from another angle. Maybe the waterfall. Hey! Find the hidden cave behind the waterfall in decay. Why did it have to be snakes? Defeat every snake in decay. God damn. Alright, let's go. Creature cores. Increase the movement speed by 1%. I will go ahead and see if I can apply that real quick. Okay, that is one of those. Let's just slap that bad boy in there. Still don't have one of these. Alright, that's fine. Outlaw's Healthstone Shard. Get the boatman coin up there. And let's fucking leave. Despite the fact that I've like put a lot of hours into this game, I guess I just never found that particular stuff, which isn't too surprising. Like, it does not surprise me that there must have been a point where I was just like, I don't want to, like, replay every level to find every single, like, hidden thing in it. I'm good. Thanks. You know? And I can get some of this stuff, though. Like, we just need to start finding things that we weren't able to use when we were coming through here the first time that we can use now that we have the item that we gained on this level. Which should be easy enough. Like, how would I get up there, for example? It's got to be something, right? Ah, I see. Okay. Oh, yeah. More. There we go. Grab all these. Break that. Bust it wide open. Grab this bad boy. We have 4 trickster keys now. So we can go open the trickster door on this level. Which is nice. There's a couple things over here, though. Color me curious. Like, I know that when I originally played this game, I at the very least got far enough into it and went back and, like, backtracked through levels enough to get the abyssal armor of the game. Oh, shit. Fuck. Oh. So, like, I definitely put some time into my original file. Clearly just not as much as I could have. Fuck. Damn. Alright. Gotta go back. I could probably take a shortcut here, huh? I just gotta do everything correctly the first try. Oh yeah, that made that much quicker. Ah! Damn it! Fuck. Alright. One more time. One more time. Trime? I wonder if I need to hold on to that the entire time I'm on it, or if I can just go as soon as it starts moving down. Okay. Stop. Shit, shit, shit. Ah, fuck. Well, now I can find out. I can start moving as soon as it starts moving down. Alright, cool, cool, cool. Nailed it that time. Oh, I don't want to be on this one. I want to be on this one. Alright. Oh, shit. Good talk. So maybe it's this way? Yeah. Oh, one of these guys. All right. Fuck. God damn it, really? That's almost comical.
Oh, boom, sucker!
No, not again. Stop it! God damn it.
Get out!
There we go. Big funny chest. What do we got? Fuck yeah. Let's go. I wonder how many of those I have. Collection. I've got 1 for Strife and 2 for War, currently. Alright, last thing before we book it to the end of the level. Is we're going to go check out that Trickster door, and we'll call it a night. And I will be back here tomorrow for our big fundraising event. I'm so nervous. I so rarely do, like, big event stuff like this, you know? I wouldn't say I'm averse to planning big things, but it's just like, usually the most I'll do is, like, I'll plan out my week of streams, and, like, that's always still sort of, like, on some level, maybe a little bit loosey-goosey, just in the event that, like, something happens that, like, makes it so, for one reason or another, I am unable to do those streams. But, like, if it's, like, a big event that, like, I have had to, like, make plans for, and, like, needed to just hope beyond hope that nothing happens at any point that could cause any sort of issue for that event. Ugh. It's a lot. It is admittedly a lot to worry about. Hold on, I'm gonna just...
Want your blood?
I assume some of you are probably going to give me creature cores. Yeah, see? That's what we like to see. Also, I get souls from killing them, so I mean, like, I'm not going to complain. I always forget that checking the map can show you which ones are going to be traps because the traps don't show up. Like, those two are both traps, but this one should be real. Skeletal soldiers up to level 2. That's what we like to see. This looks like it's a full Wrathstone, I think. Outlaws full Wrathstone. Sick. And I think that's everything. So let's head on out and then head for the end of the level. Well, I don't know if it's specifically going to be the end of the level. It's just the last of the 3 dudes we have to kill. But it gets us towards our, like, ultimate objective, for sure. Because, yeah, I am running a little bit behind, unfortunately. That's why we are booking it. We're going to need War Out for this next part. I'm going to start doing my outro, though. I want to thank everybody for coming by the stream. I hope you all had a good time. I know I did. If you enjoyed the stream, you can subscribe here on Twitch. We have special emotes for subscribers. You can also follow me on Blue Sky and Tumblr at AcidXShark. That's AcidXShark, where I post all the streams as they happen. Or you can follow me on YouTube at AcidXShark, where I post all the streams after they happen. Art for the stream was done by Audrian B of Team Catpull. Who you can find on... Hold on. Who you can find on Blue Sky, Tumblr, Twitch, VGen, YouTube, at Team Catpull. That's TEAMCATPLE. They do fantastic work. Highly recommend checking their stuff out. Highly recommend commissioning them once they are up and running for commissions again. If you do, use the VGen. Don't email them. Emailing will not work. Just don't try it. I am no longer asking nicely. I am asking in a threatening manner. Don't email them. VTuber was done by Teva, who you can find on Blue Sky at Teva Meow. That's TEVAMEOW. With rigging by V747, who you can find on Patreon. Upcoming streams, as I said, starting tomorrow for the next 4 days, we will be doing our Debt Space fundraising event to help with my wife's medical bills. Among other things... Oh, Kit Beetlejuice is streaming. Let's go ahead and raid them. Among other things, we are aiming for a goal of $1,000 raised, and if we raise it before Monday, then I will be playing through the Dead Space remake on the Impossible difficulty, which I have not done yet.
Even alone, I cannot be stopped.
I will bathe in your blood!
That would be a relief, actually. You smell like shit. Ugh.
Additionally, the top donor for the stream, hold on. Friend of the stream, Zilla, has offered a one full body, full color commission for the stream's top donor. So I'm gonna need to like keep track of that over the course of the stream.
Sticks and stones.
Damn. But come by, donate. Oh shit. I straight up died. Damn. But come by, donate, fucking Christ almighty. Possibly get some good as hell art.
Even alone, I cannot be stopped.
I will bathe in your blood!
That would be a relief, actually. You smell like shit. Ugh.
Ooh.
Dark! No more dark!
Okay.
What's your
Ow.
blood?
Damn.
So cold!
Oh, I almost got him. I almost got him though. Nailed it. Fuck yeah, Dreadwalker. Work and block 25% more damage, increases Stripe's attack power and wrath power by 2.5%. That sounds like something I can put in one of those slots. I have been trying to get something in. Okay.
The Dreadwalkers have fallen. Belial will be vulnerable.
Yay.
I wouldn't count on a direct assault just yet. We've still got his weapon to deal with. Whatever that is.
Yeah, you know.
I still find it odd
gonna
that
go ahead and set up
Lucifer
the
would
raid.
choose such a gluttonous fool to aid him.
All right.
He's always playing a shadow game. I'm sure we'll find out why Belial's important. Probably when it's too late.
Probably. And we're done. Let's get back to the void. All right. So that's going to be it for today. I want to thank everybody for coming by, and I'll see you next time on the Shark Stream. Same Shark time, same Shark channel. Take care, everybody.